I'm TJ Ware, and this is the Hurricane Ian Show, where we provide information and resources to help you piece your life back together after the hurricane. I had an opportunity yesterday to sit down with Tom and Vee Bridges, a Pine Island couple who rode out the storm at the St. James Baptist Church along with their pastor and his wife. They were uninsured, and their home is now in need of a full interior remodel, but their outlook is positive, and they are determined to rebuild.
I love you. I'm getting out of the way here.
Where are they serving dinner tonight?
I came from Long Island, New York. And Tom came from Birmingham. And we met in St. Pete, Florida.
So we heard that you guys decided to ride the storm out here. Can you tell us about your experience?
Oh, Lord, Tom, you have to tell him. You really do. He's the
You want to
one.
grab him a chair?
Our pastor said the church will be open for anybody that needs shelter. Okay, now you go.
So we decided that there was going to be several couples there sheltering in the church. And it was going to be like a potluck dinner thing where everybody brings a dish to pass and you go in there and you party a little bit, and just have a good old time in the church. We were the only two that showed up. There was nobody else.
No, everybody
And
found
there was
a better
no
place.
dishes to pass.
No. In
And
fact, we ate a piece of cake about that big that night before the refrigerator sunk.
water started coming up. When we went in, there was no real hurricane winds or anything like that. But about 30 minutes after we got there, the wind started howling.
Yeah.
And about an hour later, the water started coming up above the floor level. Water was coming up through drains in the floor and the plumbing, out through the toilets. It was just water coming out all over the place. And it got up about midnight. It was up to my chest. And it was up to her, just before that, it was up to here on her, just under her chin, in her wheelchair.
And he was so cold he couldn't stop shaking. That scared me.
You guys were in the church still?
Yeah, we were in the church
We
during the hurricane.
And so the water just kept rising higher and higher.
Higher and higher.
Yes.
Finally got up to where it was getting dangerous. I ripped the door off the hinges and went in the nursery and got a mattress out of a baby bed, put the mattress on the door so she had an ark to float on.
What were you guys doing in the church when the water was rising?
Praying.
That was the only thing we could do because we didn't know how long it was going to stay like that. We didn't know
If it was going to
when
go higher.
it was going to go higher. We had no idea, but we knew that 155-mile winds blew at that church. And then the next day, the Marines came. All retired young fellas like you. And they said, grab your stuff, you're getting out of here. No time, no time to do much. And you could tell what we left because we didn't think about it.
They wanted us to take all our personal belongings.
Yeah, right.
As long as they'd fit in a couple of bags. And we had 4 cylinders of air with a cart and a valve on it for her to breathe that oxygen. She needs oxygen.
Yeah.
And then 3 little hand grips and a suitcase. The FEMA inspector came and inspected the house yesterday.
And he lived in California. Such a nice gentleman, but he said, I can't tell you anything but the truth. This house is not livable. Plain and simple.
Mm.
And he was very kind, very fine man. And that's what we've met so far. Very fine, wonderful people.
Yeah, we have made our life on the water. We've always enjoyed and loved the water. We have a waterfront home here. And you can't just go out and buy another waterfront home
we
unless
can't.
you're very wealthy.
But we don't have it.
We live on Social Security. We have no source of income at all except Social Security. And I just don't see us going out buying a new home now because they're probably going to be $300,000 or $400,000.
Yeah.
And we might get maybe $30,000, maybe, if we're lucky, from FEMA and help, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's going to leave a big, big mortgage that we can't pay.
Would it be okay if we stop in and check on you guys on a regular basis
Please.
as you rebuild your lives?
Yes. Please do. We'd love to have that.
Well, our job here is to make sure that the rest of the country knows what's going on down here in Florida.
Oh, well, that's nice.
And there's a lot of people that want to help. And the American Legion here and the Baptist Church, they're helping coordinate a lot of this, and we want to help you guys try to rebuild. I'm glad that you guys made it through the storm. It sounds like there were some scary moments. Did you wonder at any point if you were going to make it out of there?
Many times.
Yeah, at about 1 o'clock in the morning when the water was up to here and going up,
And
and we didn't know
shivering.
how much higher it was going to go. We were getting kind of close to the ceiling, you know.
And it was very cold.
Yeah.
That was something that, we don't see in Florida. We've had a very beautiful life. God has been good to us.
Yeah, we've been blessed.
We've been blessed. And
Yeah.
this is just another step in the road. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's just another step in the road. And I can't believe you're going to help us. It's wonderful.
I appreciate your positivity. It's very inspirational. Would it be okay if I gave you a hug?
Oh,
Oh,
I
please.
love it. Are you kidding?
She's a big hugger.
Oh, I'm a big hugger.
Big hugs.
Mm.
Yep.
Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a pleasure. This is
Thank
what
you.
Larry does.
Thank you.
so much.
Our pastor, he comes in and he's
And
got a hug. He's got a hug.
Yeah. Well, we're going to stay close by.
Oh.
We've been living in Texas. We've been house hunting down here.
Yeah.
My wife and I for a year. And so this happened. We said, let's go. I'm never going back to Texas.
I love it here. Well,
Thank you, guys.
thank you. I
Yes,
thank you. I
thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
We were living aboard our boat for 3 years before we found this house.
Oh,
We were looking for a place to stay. And a friend of ours from St. Petersburg, we used to live in St. Petersburg and had a friend up there that moved to St. James City.
Yeah.
So we were on the trawler and came down to visit them. And they just happened to be in real estate. And they were good friends with the people on this house. And the people that own this house, the husband got Alzheimer's and he was going to be completely infirm pretty soon. And they decided they'd sell the house. They lived in Virginia. And they would sell the house while he could still help with it.
Yes.
And we got here before it went on the market. We got it at a good price.
Yeah.
And tied the boat up out back.
Wow.
Like I said, we've been blessed.
Yes.
I'm just blown away by how inspirational and positive everybody on this island
It is.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, people have a second home. But people like us that don't love it because its temperature is beautiful. We usually get a breeze out of the Gulf. How can you beat it? There's no way to beat it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to shut up.
We'll come visit again soon.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Joe. Oh, yes.